Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, and today we're discussing this week of college football. We are previewing it, and let's get into it. There's no real important games on Friday, so there's only one game that's somewhat important, which is Kansas State at Oklahoma State, but it's nothing much. It's nothing much. None of them are ranked. Kansas State might be ranked in a little bit, but not right now. So when they ever get ranked, they'll be talking about more. But right now, arguably the most important game of the week, which actually is the most important game of the week, is the 12 o'clock game. It is the Red River Rivalry, and it's the past couple years they've been very good games. Last year, not so much. Not so much, unless if you're a Texas fan. If you're Oklahoma, you hated it. They lost 49 to nothing to Texas. I doubt that will happen again, at least to that level. I think this game will be close. I think both teams have very much high-powered offenses. I think defensive fronts can get after people on both sides. So this game's going to be close, but I think Texas is on another level this year compared to Oklahoma. I got Texas winning this one. They're going to need a lot of luck, which probably means Quinn Ewers going to have to turn over the ball a good amount, which he's not done a lot of this year. Then Maryland's at Ohio State. Maryland is undefeated, I'm pretty sure. So this is a big game from both teams, of course, because Ohio State needs to keep winning, and Maryland also needs to keep winning. This is a huge chance for them. If they win this game, they're in the top 20. Guaranteed Maryland will be in the top 20 if they win this game. So I think this game will not be that close, to be honest. It's at Ohio State. I got Ohio State winning this one. And I try to make it sound like it might be a close game. It's probably not going to be. Next up, this is a huge game. The SEC has a lot of huge games. Every conference has big games, but especially this week. There's three main matchups this week for the SEC, and this is the first one. At 12 o'clock, LSU travels up to play Missouri. This game is huge. The Battle of the Tigers. This is so important for Missouri. If Missouri wins this game, they have a legitimate top 25 win against an SEC team, and then a top 15 win against Kansas State. This team's genuinely going to be a top 15 team, and they prove themselves, and they have a big win SEC. And if things break right, they might have a chance late to be able to do something. Like, they have played Georgia pretty early on. They have to play Georgia late, play Tennessee late. Pouring in games late on in the year, that could really change the ways that this conference is going to lay out. I think Missouri and LSU, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen in this game. If I had to make a bet, I would bet on LSU, but I could definitely see Missouri win this one. But if I had to pick one, I'd go with LSU. I think my throat is not the best. It's lost a lot of my vocal cords are not doing the best, so yeah. But at 3 o'clock we have a Pac-12 showdown. Number 13, Washington State going to UCLA. Big game. Big game for Washington State. UCLA is also a very important game for them. Keeping their hopes alive to do something in the Pac-12. And Washington State, they've looked very good. Their offense is doing very good. UCLA's offense only put up 7 points when they played Utah. Granted, that's a tough place to go, but 7 points is not a lot. I bet Washington State would put up a lot more. Washington State's been more consistent. I like Washington State in this game, and then I'll move them up to 5-0. That's a legitimate team. It's very much a legitimate team. And then at 3:30 on ABC, Virginia Tech travels to go play Florida State. Florida State should take care of business in this one. That shouldn't be close. Next one is on CBS. So at 3:30, number 11, Alabama travels to Texas A&M to play. I think this one's going to be very much a must-watch, a very close game. Max Johnson's going to be the starting quarterback for A&M. Connor Wingman's going to be out for the year. Their offense has shown some good things throughout the week. Throughout the just games in general, their offense has shown good signs. Defense has also shown some pretty good signs. Bama's defense looks really good, and I think it'll be very tough for A&M to be able to handle all that. But they do have some playmakers. I think this game's going to come down to the wire. I got Alabama winning this, though. I think their defense is going to get enough key stops to win this game. And then Syracuse travels to play North Carolina. North Carolina, don't underestimate this game. Do not underestimate this game. It's going to be close. I've got Syracuse in an upset for this one. Syracuse needs this win and needs this win after they just lost to Clemson. Watch out. I got Syracuse be able to beat North Carolina even though they're on the road. Just watch out. And then we travel down a little bit more. And we're going to travel to the 7 o'clock games now. Because there's not really much in between the time span where I just mentioned talking about the Syracuse North Carolina game. There's a lot of games. 7 points for some fan bases, like Vanderbilt at Florida, UCF at Kansas. Important game for Kansas. Actually, I'll discuss that one. Kansas not too good last week. UCF blew a 35 to 7 point lead against Baylor. I got Kansas winning this one. Arguably get back to the top 25, or it could be. And then Colorado's at Arizona State. Who cares? No one should care, to be honest, unless if you're a Colorado fan, which a lot of people now are. And I get the idea of the Colorado hype, but it's just not for me. I'm not a person who's just going to get riled up or just jumping ship to no other team just because I got a coach and they're bringing back. And like, no, that's not who I am. I'm going to stay to my team no matter what. But also the other game I was talking about, the SEC, that's very important is this one. Number 20, Kentucky travels down to play Georgia. Number 1 ranked Georgia has looked questionable this year. Very questionable. They almost lost to Auburn. They almost lost to South Carolina. They've had struggles in other games against like UAB. And Kentucky can be very physical. Very good stuff. I love how Kentucky's playing. I think Kentucky's going to have a legitimate chance to win this game. I think Ray Davis is going to be very good. Devin Leary's already been in bigger games. I think Devin Leary's a better quarterback than Carson Beck is. I think this game is going to be very close. I actually have Kentucky winning this. I don't think Georgia's going to win this one. Because if you're talking about matching up coaches, you got Kirby Smart, but also Mark Stoops is very good. Talking about defenses, Kentucky's defense is also very good. Talking about offenses, this offense is very good. They have a very good receiving core. The main matchup is Brock Bowers. But if anyone could stop Brock Bowers, Kentucky's that team. They held this team to 16 points last year, and their offense was egregiously terrible. Georgia's defense has shown flaws even at home. Devin Leary's been a part of big games, even with Clemson, and when he beat Clemson. He was a part of NC State. I think he's going to be ready for this stuff. Ray Davis has had some big games before. He's already had over 1,000 yards. He's a possible Heisman candidate. This Kentucky team is actually way better than I expected to start off this year. I think they will beat Georgia. I know, that'd be wild, but Carson Beck's not been tested that much. They went to Auburn, but the throws he had to make was just to Brock Bowers, and he got wide open. Any quarterback in SEC can make those throws. They just got, if Kentucky can guard Brock Bowers, they will have a legitimate chance to win because I think they can stop the run. If they can stop Florida's run offense, they're going to have a chance against Georgia's. And then Michigan at Minnesota could be close, but I think Michigan will take care of business in this one. No problem. And then Notre Dame, number 10, Notre Dame travels to Louisville. Big game for Louisville. They need this win. 5-0. Notre Dame also needs this win. I'm pretty sure they're 4-1. I got Notre Dame winning this one. I think they'll win a lot of these big games that they have following the Ohio State one. Arkansas, number 16, Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss winning this one. Their just offense is looking so good. If they can do that against LSU, what they did, imagine what they can do against Arkansas. Then Georgia Tech travels to number 17 ranked Miami. Miami's going to win this one. Pretty simple. TCU versus Iowa State. TCU is going to win that one. And then Oregon State travels to California. This is the 10 o'clock stuff. Oregon State's going to win that one. And then Arizona travels to USC. USC's ranked number 9. That's the last game, 10:30 on ESPN. I got USC winning that one. This is going to be a good week of college football. A couple teams on their bye weeks and stuff. But a lot of upsets are possibly going to happen. I'm excited for this week. Hope you all have a great week. Stay safe, y'all. Put on the comments what you feel about all this stuff. Give your own predictions for this week. Hope you all have a great week, and God bless y'all.